In the beginning
is Leslie Benner. Miss the shrinking violet, quiet Miss Kitty.
You said he.
So you can come out this way.
Okay, so now I'm both genders too.
Are you switching on us?
He said he. He was switching up.
So you're saying you're a she?
I say he?
Open-minded.
He. I'm like, he.
I apologize.
Terrible.
You can put it in front now, please, not behind.
That's yeah.
Oh. Picture my envelope. So I was too quiet, you say?
In the beginning.
I don't know.
I have no recollection of that.
I only remember you.
I think we were on to Miss Kitty by the second day when I started calling you Elaine.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, if I said she, probably wouldn't get a resounding blessing. But anyways, the next one is one that probably has one of the most novel ideas.
Where is he? We've lost him. Peter Bergen. Let's do it this way. Here, take it with your left hand. We get the choreography right. He gets his. There we go. Thank you very much. You should kind of move that table that's in front of David and make it easier for people to get through.
Oh, they'll be coming up again.
That's what I meant. Get the damn table.
Yeah.
And the next individual has got a name that he doesn't go by in class, but it was always one of those things. It was always one of those names that being married to a Dutchman for all these years, I have to tell you that her father's name was Johannes Petrianus Adrianus, blah, 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 blah. He had about 5 or 6 names. And so whenever I see a Dutch name or a German name or a Central European name, I can never spell them properly.
Who the heck is that?
Oh, double A. Nicholas.
No.
So you're a relative, you don't know
I didn't know.
You lost me.
He lost me.
Thank you, sir. You lost me. I'm going, who's he talking about? I had no clue. I was thinking Gerda Van, what's her name, that dropped out in day 2, you know?
Gets lost easily. Is that a good trait for an entrepreneur?
Oh, God.
Yes, my son?
The next person to get presented with their certificates, and by the way, there's still one other one coming, but this is your certificates. The next one to get their certificates is always one of those kinds of business. Hey guys, it's one of those kinds of businesses where you have to use your 7 senses in order to make things work. You know, there are certain things in life which you can get around, you know, just by touching it or smelling it or feeling it or seeing it or hearing it. But, you know, when you get into this particular kind of business, you need all of your senses.
Dancing with the Stars?
The chocolate dildo, yes.
Whoa!
I would like no more of those kind of comments.
David Chodadillo, well, no, that's how he told us.
It's Woody!
It's Woody.
Woody!
Alrighty.
Monster!
He's going to spend the next year trying to get rid of this little voice over his shoulder when he's sitting in front of customers.
Richard, you're doing it wrong.
That's not what I said.
You really weren't paying attention, were you?
The next person, it's almost to the point when I look at the front of her envelope, what I want to be able to do is apologize for using a script off a typewriter, as opposed to being able to give it to her with the proper printing on the side.
Thank you very much, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Oh, the next one. I don't know what to say about this particular gentleman. He's treading on really thin ice. He's going into a particular part of the industry, the service industry, that is so fickle that people who go to these kinds of events often wonder whether or not they're getting anything out of it. So my question is this particular person, and you can answer this question, is this particular person going to be inspirational or motivational?
Our very quiet educator, David Harris.
Square dance?
Grab your partner and nosy-do.
The next set of certificates is going out to an individual that all I can say is I just hope I don't end up in her bed.
What?
I think we know. I know
That's a secret.
What a lovely shade of red.
Quietly.
I got it. You did it perfectly. I got it.
Here.
And you probably will.
We need a time capsule.
I think so. The next one of your peers portrayed what's the word? A double image. It's almost like the schizophrenic on the block.
Oh my God.
And that's a compliment.
Try to contain yourself. Our quietest participant.
Lonnie.
Schizophrenic.
You're going to limit her to 2 personalities?
I took 2 pictures. One for each.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Anyways, the next individual is somebody that I was kind of skeptical on at the beginning of the program, but then as the program started to work on, and I started to be able to remember his name, then it became much more palatable, and I knew that he would be successful.
It only took you 3.5 months to remember his name, Delmar Dover. Take a picture of photographers. Somebody take a picture.
I got one.
No, with his.
Is it ready to shoot?
Yep.
Okay, smile. Here we are.
Right here.
Perfect.
Do you want your heads also in the picture?
Keep it up. You're reminding me of my wife.
Okay, what can I say about the next individual? Dances with Wolves.
No.
Dances with Wolves. It's really a gutsy move to get into the occupation that this particular person has been in for most of his life, and decided to go into an extended occupation following that particular area. Particularly when I got my share notices last night from my investment companies. And I looked at them and I thought, what the hell's going on? Why would anybody ever want to do this kind of stuff? But anyways.
Mr. Montero.
Oh.
Now,
I would like to say that through this experience we have all grown. I have grown, and I want to thank you for that.
I've grown too.
No. would you please get on your knees? So
Boy, that doesn't sound good.
I want a picture.
one more with a hug.